First, the Epstein Files were on her desk, waiting to be approved for full release. Then, the Epstein Files didn't exist. They never existed. Haven't been there the whole time. Then, the Epstein Files did exist, but they were made by insert political opponent here, and so are not legitimate. And why are we even thinking about this weird, creepy Epstein guy anyway? Doesn't everyone want to just move on from yet another crime committed by the president? Doesn't everyone want another black mark on the record of their proposed cult leader, their man chosen by God, which they might flagrantly ignore in the moment and never think about again? Over 3 dozen felonies under his belt already, and suddenly everyone cares? Well, good. Glad we're finally getting on the same page. No, we're not going to meander on that. If you want to help now, we think that it's never too late to band together and start making this nation a better place by working cooperatively to make progressive decisions for our people. Better late than never. We'd love your support. We'd love your votes. We'd love for you to provide some dissenting opinions that can temper our approach to a more progressive future. But you know who is going to meander on all that? Donald J. Trump. For the last 10 years or so, those who do not slavishly support this would-be dictator have been slandered, libeled, ridiculed, and marked with juvenile names normally reserved for and created by schoolyard bullies. The entire Republican Foundation has been parroting this 80-year-old 4th grader, lowering themselves in an unbefitting fashion, turning against their own proposed values and people for the sake of pageantry and cronyism. Anyone who disagrees with him is summarily given an elementary school recess nickname and ridiculed out of the picture without ever referring to the original concern, to the matters at hand, to what is important. Instead of addressing the very real problems in our nation, ones that everyone watching admits we have, he funnels money into his pockets alongside the literal richest people in the world, while depriving you and your loved ones of quality medical care, education, the safety of a societal umbrella of science research and communication, the very food going to your children's mouths. And you have taken it! But now, he has shown himself to be a direct threat to the children. Now, he's done something even his own base cannot accept from him. What is his reaction? His reaction is to say that you, the Trump voters, the foundation of his base, are former supporters. He calls you childish and stupid. He calls you morons. Before you know it, he'll be calling you deplorables. This convicted liar, to continue his lies, is projecting his flaws onto you, is attacking you, his voters and supporters. When he cannot defend his positions, when he cannot justify his disgusting behaviors, when he cannot hide anymore behind the facade of legitimacy that he's made by surrounding himself with wealthy and influential people that will hide his transgressions, then he attacks! He evades! He squirms out of grip like the lying con artist he's been convicted to be. And he turns back around to bite that which he feels is threatening him. And he's become so selfish, so megalomaniacal, so obviously a literal cartoon villain that he's become unable to tell friend from foe. He's unable to tell that his voters are fellow Americans that are now in a place of uncertainty. And his only answer to those voters in that place of uncertainty now is, well, you're stupid. How dare you? I don't need you anymore. Fuck off. You're just my former voters. You don't know what you're talking about. Our country is currently being run by a 4th grade narcissist. He doesn't care about you or your concerns, your needs, your lives. The new bull moose does. We're not like them. We are like you. We're just fellow Americans trying to make a better future for everyone. We're just fellow human beings tired of being beaten down by those in charge. Those rich, private agenda-holding institutions that work as hard as they can to disenfranchise all of us down at the bottom rungs of society, just trying to scrape by. Unlike Trump, We here at the New Bull Moose know what it's like to work a 9 to 5. We know what it's like to be up at night with the kids, changing diapers and heating up bottles. We know how it is to bust tables, to go to public school, to be people. Real, actual, working class people. And that is why we're never going to refer to the American citizens of any demographic as deplorables. As future President of the United States of America, you will never hear us calling you stupid or evil. We will not refer to members of any ethnic group or culture or religion as rapists, criminals, and thieves strictly on those factors. Because in America, we believe in this thing called due process, which is being taken away from you at this very moment. You won't hear us talking about anybody eating the cats. We'll never call a place a shithole country, and we're not going to disrespect you by telling you to your face that you have to take care of the wildfires yourself. Convicted felon fraud Donald J. Trump only wants to control you. He has shown that he will do whatever he can to eliminate anyone who disagrees with him. Be that PBS, be that the Department of Education, be that the overwhelming scientific consensus, be it the very checks and balances put in place to limit the power of his position in the first place. Be it the American people. His only goal is to be a god king of his own bigoted totalitarian world. El Presidente for life. And he doesn't care who or what he destroys to get his way. Like a typical dictator, when asked for mercy, he responded with malice. So, to get on the same page, can we now all agree that anyone would be better? Anyone would be better than this? If so, choose the New Bull Moose. Choose progress. Stand strong, stand together. Vote progressive, vote Bull Moose.